What are the 5 things that you must do that will help you stay on claim and paid in your ERISA disability insurance claim? Well, congratulations on getting the disability insurance carrier or plan to accept your claim and pay you your disability benefits. But one of the things you need to understand is that in an ERISA disability case, each month is a new claim. So the question becomes, how do you stay on claim and continue to be paid? In my view, there are 5 things that you should be doing that will help you continue to get your ERISA disability benefits. The first thing is you need to understand the terms of your disability insurance policy or plan. What's the definition of disability? Number 2, what is your obligation to submit proof? What's the nature of the proof? Does it have to be objective evidence of your disability? Number 3, you should continue to get regular medical care and be compliant with your doctor's recommendations. The disability carrier doesn't really care if you're having financial trouble and can't afford to see a doctor. Under the terms of most disability insurance policies or plans, you are required to get appropriate and reasonable medical treatment. And one of the things they're going to be looking at are your medical records to see whether or not, in fact, you are getting regular and appropriate care. And if you're not, what they're going to do is say, look, you violated the terms of the policy or plan. Too bad, so sad. We don't have to pay you benefits. Next, number 4 is you have to give your doctor an accurate and complete history of your symptoms and your functionality. Now, why is that important? Because your doctor ultimately will be rendering an opinion about your continued restrictions and limitations. It might be that you have back pain that prevents you from sitting, and as a result, you have to alternate sitting or standing. It might be that you have difficulty standing, for example, at the kitchen sink to do the dishes because of your back pain, and you have to pull up a stool and sit down. It might be that you have difficulty taking care of your home, and so your family or others are helping, or you've got a Roomba that's going to do all of the vacuuming. So you need to make sure that you're giving the doctor an accurate history of your symptoms and your functionality. Your records need to tell your story accurately and completely. And number 5, you should be keeping your lawyer updated about all sorts of medical developments. One thing you should definitely keep them updated about is your medical treatment. Why? Because if you're not getting medical treatment, that's something the attorney wants to talk to you about. Next, they want to get your medical records because the disability carrier or plan is going to be asking for documentation of your ongoing disability, including your medical records. It's taking now 4 to 6 weeks just to get medical records. So the quicker you let your lawyer know what you're doing in terms of your medical treatment, the quicker that they can get those medical records and be ready to submit them when requested. We don't really submit these records on an ongoing basis. We only submit them when asked, but we don't want to delay in getting those records. And of course, you need to tell your lawyer if you're moving, if you have changed doctors, if you're going back to work, if you've had an unsuccessful attempt to go back to work. You can see that those 5 things are important and will help you stay on claim. If you have any questions about your rights to your ERISA disability benefits, call me today at 727-894-3188 for a complimentary consultation.